give the why to people and you live up to that expectation, then it works seamlessly.
And it works at the start of the startup as well. Like you start with the why or you start with what. So you start out of what. Keep this is what I'm going to solve. This is what my business is going to look like. This is what I'll do.
Interesting question. I don't think कोई pattern है इसमें again.
Okay.
You can start with why and you can start with what. There are brands which are built on literally not a product, but on a mission or on a purpose. I'll give you example of Apple, right?
Okay.
Apple is a very why kind of brand.
Yeah. Hardcore why.
Hardcore why brand, right? And I don't know whether it ever started on a product or it always started on a why. But today, a lot of people say, "Mera street culture brand hai." So it's a culture-led brand. अब उसमें आप घड़ियाँ भी बेच सकते हो, कपड़े भी बेच सकते हो. You can sell whatever. But it is starting from a certain community and a certain code of consumer, right? So I don't think there is, in fact, I would say there are more why brands that are emerging now than even what brands. And those are very strong brands. But then they have to live. For example, people say, we are working to build sustainability. And then they get into different products. But then a lot of people leave that in the middle. But if they're really true core to that purpose, right? Then yeah.
It makes sense. What's better, like purpose-driven brand or?
I think purpose is important at some stage. Okay. It may not start like that. But I do think that the true attachment of consumer in the long term, especially with the same theory that consumers are becoming smarter, is to the why, right? The more they are able to unlock the why, the what becomes easier in my view. I think more than consumers, your employees need to know. If your employees know, only then your consumers will know.
So why drive from the founder? Okay, it starts from the founder and then eventually it can spread on, right? You must have had a why.
Yeah.
And how do you make sure that every employee knows that and they're connected equally so that now customers also feel the same way?
So firstly, like I told you, brand is not built on marketing, right? It's not built by marketeers. It's built by employees collectively, right? It's built in every thread of the company. It's built on the product. It's built on the pricing. It's built on how you interact with your vendors. Everything is a brand, right? And it all comes together. And if you do a lot of things right at the right time, then brands are built.